Hello everyone. So recently I did my hair and makeup for an occasion, and this time I documented the whole process, and gratefully there was good lighting as well. So I can break up the complete process for all those are interested to know. This video basically covers the makeup that was done post skin prep, and for skin prep I basically moisturize the skin and apply a face antiperspirant. Why? Because I sweat a lot. Okay. So before getting started, let me show you the end result. This is how it turned out. First step of makeup after skin prep is color correction. Color correction is a very simple fundamental which tells that the colors that are complementing each other kind of cancels out when applied on each other. So for grays and blues like dark circles, the orange and red shade cancels out. And for acne pimple which are red marks, similar way applying greens on the reds cancel it out. It kind of evens it out. Similarly, if you have some yellow kind of a tone that is going on unevenly, then you can use purple on top of it, which will even out. So that's all about color correction. You have to play with the shades, mix few of them in different proportion, and then keep experimenting until you find the right proportion and figure out how to work with the pigments on your face. See, makeup is all about art on 3D, like how you do art on 2D paper. Similarly, here makeup is on 3D, plus it has other challenges like working with pigments, textures, pores, blemishes, etc. Similar to how we start painting on a white canvas, in the same way we kind of even out all these things on the face and then start adding colors in order to accentuate already existing features, right? My major skin concerns is pigmentation, and I have darker pigments around my mouth and forehead. So once color corrected, the skin is fairly evened out. So now it's time for foundation. If foundation is set right, then half of the work is done, because there are other challenges for foundation like getting the right shade and applying it in the right way. So you can use a brush like I'm using kabuki brush. You can use damp sponge. So the main thing is you're not supposed to drag the foundation, because what happens if you have laugh lines or creases, when you drag, the product tends to accumulate in the creases, and that will make the foundation cakey. So optimum way of applying foundation is dabbing into the skin or use mild linear strokes. Once the foundation is applied perfectly, I prefer locking it with loose powder, and this process is called baking. The loose powder kinds of locks the foundation intact. It also absorbs excess oil or sweat and make the makeup long lasting. And this wraps up setting up the base for the makeup. And post this, it's fairly a simple process. You got to fill the brows, find the right shade, and don't go with very strong strokes, just fill in mildly. Then the eyeshadow. For eyeshadow I always go with a very nude shade before, in order to even out the skin on the eyelid. You can start out with a very mild color and then top it up with any color of your choice, like browns, especially in the crease area. That will add a depth effect and more dimension to your eyes. And once done with eyeshadow, you can proceed to apply eyeliner and then kajal. So there's a small trick for kajal, is that if you want to make the kajal long lasting and smudge proof, after applying the kajal, you can just dab it with eyeshadow. It's like, again, like locking up the product with a loose powder, and then apply mascara. So this wraps up the eyes, and now the remaining is lips. So you can go and play with colors and figure out what outfit you're wearing and then apply accordingly. Now once the base is done and eyes, lips are done, it's time to add more dimension to the face by contouring, adding blush and highlighting to the higher corners of the face. Going ahead with just the base of the makeup, that is evening out the skin with the same color, makes it look like a flatter surface. In the sense, everything is evened out. Contouring it to define the depths of the face, and was a highlighting to highlight the highest points in your face, as well as adding blush in order to make it look more plump and youthful. So yeah, that's it. Add some final touch-ups and accessorize, and then you're good to go. On this particular day, I took around 30 to 40 minutes to get ready, but with more experience and experimentation, I think you can reduce this number. And also for daily looks, it will surely take lesser time. And yeah, I try to break down the complete process that I did within 6 minutes. And yeah, bye everyone, happy grooming.